So I want to talk about certain things after the list. Now, what Judith talks about, Judy talks about is talking about style sheets and stuff like that. And I'm going to skip that for now, and I'm going to tables. Okay, let's talk about tables a little bit, and then go back. Okay. Now, what's important here is how the tables are operating. Okay. So after we do our ordered list, okay, we have a tag called table. Okay. And in this tag call table, we also want to close our tag call table. Now, tables are a little complicated, but you're going to get the picture of this. Okay. So a table basically means first row right here, data 1, data 2. Okay. So if I were to use the Microsoft Word for a second to kind of describe what she's talking about, okay, and this is the best way to describe it, okay, is I'm going to insert table, and it's going to have how many rows? Two data sets here and 3 rows. So I'm going to go down 3 rows. Okay? And here's row 1, right? TR is row 1. And I will type in the first data, which is name. The second data is called type, just like that. Then it ends the row, starts a new row, right here, second row. And the second row is going to be called Morrison. And the first data in the second row is called Morrison. The second one, the second data in row 2 is called dog. Okay. Now, the first data in row 3. Now notice TR ends here. Second row. Third row is here, and it's called Raskolnikov. And the second data is cat. So our table, okay, should look exactly like this, more or less, right? But the whole concept. So let's just try it out, okay? Let's try it out. So TR, okay? And notice I closed the brackets very quickly, right? Okay. Now, she doesn't really indent, but I'm a big fan of indenting because it just makes coding much easier, okay? Now I'm going to type in TD, just like that. And the first data is called name. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and close name. Okay. The second data is called what? Type. And I'm going to close that. I'm going to save it. Okay. Just like so. And I'm going to refresh it. Notice the table shows name and type. Now it's not showing the borders. Okay. Like this. But it's showing name and type. Okay. Now, the second thing we want to look at is she has Morrison and dog. So I can just copy this, just like so. Copy it and paste it. And here you have Morrison, and then you have dog. Okay, I'm going to save it. I'm going to refresh it. Boom, Morrison, dog. See that? The third thing she has is Raskolnikov. I don't know why you would call your cat that. That's just torture for a cat. Okay, and the third row has Raskolnikov and cat. Okay, I'm going to save it. And I'm going to refresh it, and look, it's right there, okay? Now, obviously I don't have the borders. So how do I turn on the borders? Well, there's a lot of ways to turn on the borders. What I can do is I can type in table border HTML, okay? And I'm just going to hit that, okay? And I just type in table border 1. Now, she has a more difficult way of doing it. I personally don't like it. I think this is much easier, okay? And I type in border equals 1. That basically means it's on, okay? I save it, I refresh it, boom, here's my border, and it looks just like I predicted on my Word document, okay? So go ahead, break that down, practice it for yourself, and review this video. Okay.